I don't need your permission, she said when I found out she'd booked a vacation with her male best friend. I agreed completely. She didn't need my permission to come home to change locks and her stuff in boxes either. Hey viewers, before we move on to the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you want to see more stories like this. Thanks. I found out about Cabo because she left her laptop open. Not snooping. I wasn't looking for anything. I was just closing it so it wouldn't die, and there it was. Confirmation email from the resort. 5 days. 2 guests. Her name and Derek's. Derek. Her best friend Derek. The one who's been coming over for study sessions 3 times a week. The one who texts her at midnight. The one I'm not supposed to worry about because he's like a brother. Brothers don't book couples massages at all-inclusive resorts, but what do I know? I just stood there staring at the screen. My brain doing that thing where it tries to find an innocent explanation. Maybe it's a group trip and only their names are on this confirmation. Maybe there are other emails I'm not seeing. Maybe, what are you doing? I turned around. She was in the doorway, hair wrapped in a towel, wearing my t-shirt. Your laptop was about to die, I said. Okay. She walked over, closed it. Thanks. I waited. She went to the dresser, started looking through her jewelry box. So I said, Cabo. Her hand stopped moving. Just for a second. Then she picked up a pair of earrings like nothing happened. Yeah. What about it? You're going to Cabo? Yes. With Derek. She turned around. Oh my God. Here we go. I'm not. I'm just asking. You're not just asking. You're doing that thing where you ask, but you're really accusing. I'm not accusing anything. I didn't even know you were planning a trip. Because I knew you'd react like this. Like what? I literally just found out about it 30 seconds ago. She threw the earrings on the dresser. You're already being weird about it. Weird about? Emma, you booked a vacation with another guy. He's my friend. I know he's your friend. But you're going on vacation. Just the 2 of you. For 5 days. So, I don't know. Did you think maybe we should talk about this? Talk about what? Whether I have your permission to go on a trip with my friend. That's not what because I don't need your permission. She was getting louder now. My roommate Jake was definitely hearing this through the wall. We're not married. I don't need your permission for anything. I felt my face get hot. I'm not saying you need permission. I'm saying maybe you should have mentioned it. Why? So you could tell me I can't go? I wouldn't tell you that. You're basically telling me that right now. I'm literally not. I'm just trying to understand why you didn't think this was something to discuss. Because it's my life. Derek is my friend. And I can do what I want. We were both yelling now. Jake's door opened, then quickly closed. When is it? I asked. Friday. This Friday. Yes. That's in 4 days. I'm aware. I sat down on the bed. Tried to process. How long have you been planning this? A few weeks. A few weeks. And you just never mentioned it. I was going to tell you. When? At the airport. Oh my God. You're being so dramatic. Am I? Your best friend who's clearly into you. That best friend, you're going to Cabo with him. And I'm dramatic for thinking that's weird. Derek is not into me. Emma, come on. He's not. We're friends. You're just jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm insecure. Controlling. Take your pick. That one hurt. She knew it would. I'm not trying to control you, I said quietly. You're literally trying to tell me I can't go on this trip. I never said that. You're implying it. I'm saying it's disrespectful. To me, to our relationship. Our relationship. She laughed. Our relationship where you get to dictate who I spend time with. That's not what this is. That's exactly what this is. She grabbed her phone, started texting someone. Probably Derek. I'm going. You don't get a say in it. And if you can't handle that, maybe we should talk about whether this is even working. She walked out. Slammed the bathroom door. I sat there on the bed we'd shared for a year, in the apartment we'd lived in together, and felt something shift. Not break. Just shift. The next 4 days. She left for work the next morning without saying goodbye. I called in sick. Couldn't focus anyway. First thing I did was look at our lease. Both our names. Security deposit split 50/50ths, even though I'd paid $1,200 and she paid $300. Rent is $1,800. I pay $1,300. She pays $500. Because it's only fair based on our incomes, she'd said. I called our landlord, Mrs. Chun. Hey, this is apartment 4B. I have a question about the lease. Everything okay? My girlfriend and we're breaking up. I was wondering about the process for removing someone from the lease. Silence. Then, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you both wanting to break the lease? No. I want to keep it. Just remove her. Well, she'd need to agree to that. Sign some paperwork. And you'd need to prove you can afford it alone. I looked at my bank account. I can afford it. Then yes, it's possible. She'd need to sign a lease termination agreement. I can draw up the paperwork. Can you do it today? Another pause. That fast? Yeah. Okay. I'll have it ready this afternoon. I spent the rest of the morning going through the apartment with a notebook. Made a list. Mine. Couch. Bought it before we met. TV and stand. Coffee table. Bookshelf. Bed frame. Desk and chair. All kitchen appliances. My clothes, obviously. Gaming console. Sound system. Art on the walls. Gifts from my mom. Hers. Throw pillows. The decorative ones. That weird ceramic cat thing. Her clothes. Vanity in the bedroom. Some dishes. Her bathroom stuff. Shared/unclear. Some books. Sheets and comforter. I paid for them, but she picked them out. Food in the fridge. Towels. Mixed, who knows. The conclusion was obvious. This was my apartment that she lived in. Jake came out of his room around noon. Dude, you okay? She's going to Cabo with Derek. What? Like on vacation? Yep. 5 days. All-inclusive resort. Just the two of them. That's, what the fuck? Yeah. And she didn't tell you? Not until I accidentally found the confirmation email. He sat down. Man, I'm sorry. It's fine. It's not fine. That's fucked up. She says he's just a friend. He's been sniffing around her for months. We all see it. I looked up. Everyone sees it. Dude, yeah? The way he looks at her? The way she is around him? We all thought you knew, and we're just, I don't know, being cool about it. I'm not cool about it. Clearly. He paused. What are you gonna do? I looked at my notebook. The list. The lease paperwork I'd be picking up in a few hours. I don't know yet. But I did know. I was already knowing. Friday morning she'd spent the week barely talking to me. Slept on the couch 2 nights. Stayed at her sister's 1 night. The tension was thick enough to cut. Friday morning, she was up at 5 a.m., packing her suitcase. I pretended to be asleep. Heard her rolling the suitcase to the door. Heard her pause. I'll be back Sunday night, she said to the darkroom. I didn't answer. She waited. Then, fine. Be like that. The door closed. I got up, went to the window, watched Derek's car pull up. Watched her put her suitcase in the trunk. Watched them drive away. Derek didn't even look at the building. Didn't have the decency to look uncomfortable. I called Mrs. Chun. Can you come by today? I need to handle that paperwork. I thought your girlfriend needed to sign. She will. Eventually. But I want to get everything ready. She came by at 9 a.m. with a folder. Lease modification documents. Lease termination for Emma. New lease agreement with just my name. She needs to sign this, Mrs. Chun said, pointing to the termination agreement. I know. And you're sure you can afford $1,800 a month alone? I showed her my bank statements. My salary. I'd been basically paying it alone anyway. Okay, she said. Well, once she signs, we can make this official. You'll need to give her 30 days to remove her belongings, legally speaking. That's fine. After she left, I stood in the middle of the living room and felt it. The shift completing. Then I started packing. The 5 days. I didn't move out. I moved her out. Started with her clothes. Folded everything neatly, put it in boxes. Labeled them. Emma, clothes 1, Emma, clothes 2. Wasn't angry about it. Just methodical. Her bathroom stuff. Her makeup. Her hair products. The fancy shampoo she insisted we needed. Boxed. Her books. Her decorations. The throw pillows I hated. The ceramic cat. Her vanity. Everything. By Saturday evening, all her stuff was in the bedroom, the one we'd shared. Stacked neatly in boxes. The rest of the apartment was mine. I rearranged furniture. Moved my desk to where her vanity had been. Moved the bookshelf. Changed the whole layout. It looked different. Better. Took down the photos of us. There were 7 of them. Packed those too. Sunday morning I called my phone company. We were on a family plan, my parents' plan, actually. They'd added her as a favor when her phone broke and she couldn't afford a new plan. Hey mom. Sweetheart. How are you? I'm okay. Listen, I need to remove Emma from the phone plan. Silence. Oh honey. What happened? She went to Cabo with another guy? Told me she doesn't need my permission for anything. That little mom caught herself. Okay, I'll call them today. She's off by tonight. Thanks, Mom. Are you okay? Really? I will be. After I hung up, I went through the apartment one more time. Changed the Wi-Fi password. Removed her profile from Netflix, Hulu, everything. They were all my accounts anyway. Found some things I'd missed. A birthday card from Derek, tucked in her nightstand. I opened it. Can't wait for Cabo. It'll be like old times. Like old times. Old times. I sat on the floor and read it again. Old times implied there were previous times. Times I didn't know about. Pulled out my phone. Scrolled through her Instagram. How far back did Derek go? There. 2 years ago. Before she met me. Comments on her photos. Likes on everything. Then 6 months ago, it picked back up. More comments. More likes. Photos of them at coffee shops I didn't remember her mentioning. I wasn't crazy. This had been building. Her Instagram story popped up. Her at the beach. Tan and smiling. Another one. Sunset with a margarita. Another. Derek's arm around her shoulders, both of them laughing. The comments were telling. Cute couple. Wait. What about goals smiling face with hard eyes? She hadn't corrected anyone calling them a couple. I locked my phone. Finished packing. Sunday afternoon, I called a locksmith. Need to change the locks on my apartment. Can you come today? It'll be after hours rates. That's fine. He came at 4 p.m. Changed the locks. Gave me 2 new keys. Mrs. Peterson from 4C came out. Getting locked out is the worst, isn't it? Something like that. Everything okay, dear? I heard some raised voices the other day. My girlfriend and I broke up. She's moving out. Oh, I'm so sorry. She actually looked sorry. You're such a nice young man. Thank you, Mrs. Peterson. Well, if you need anything. I'm right across the hall. After she left, I went back inside. My apartment. Just mine now. I wrote the letter at the kitchen table. Went through 4 drafts. Final version. Emma, you said you don't need my permission. You're absolutely right. You don't need my permission to go to Cabo with Derek. You don't need my permission to post couple photos and not correct people who think you're together. You don't need my permission to do whatever you want. But I also don't need your permission to remove you from my life. Your belongings are boxed in the bedroom. I've changed the locks. Your key won't work. The lease modification paperwork is on the counter. I've already signed it and paid the next 3 months of rent. You have 30 days to collect your things. After that, I'm donating them. I've removed you from my phone plan. It was my parents' plan. They agreed. Changed the Wi-Fi password. Removed you from the streaming services. They were all in my name. You said we're not married, so I don't get a say in your life. You're right. But that goes both ways. I hope Cabo was worth it. Matt. I put it in an envelope with her old key. Left it on the counter. It was 6 p.m. She'd be home around 8, based on their flight times. I grabbed my laptop and went to Jake's room. Can I hang here for a bit? He looked up from his game. Yeah, man. Of course. Sunday night, 8:47 p.m. I was on Jake's couch when my phone started going off. Text from Emma. I'm home another. Why isn't my key working another? Matt, what the fuck? I didn't respond. She called. I didn't answer. Jake looked at me. She's back. Yep. You changed the locks? Yep. Dude. Yeah. My phone kept buzzing. She was calling over and over. Finally, I texted, read the letter. It explains everything. What letter? Let me in. I'll slide it under the door. I went out to the apartment. Could hear her on the other side, talking to someone. Derek, probably. I slid the envelope under the door. Waited. Heard her open it. Heard silence. Then, are you fucking kidding me? I went back to Jake's room. Locked his door. My phone exploded. Text after text. You changed the locks? This is my apartment too. You can't just kick me out. We need to talk about this. Matt, answer Emmy, this is insane. Over a vacation? I responded once. It's not about the vacation. Read the letter again. Blocked her number. Could hear her in the hallway. She was crying. Yelling. Mrs. Peterson's door opened. Oh honey, are you okay? Emma's voice, thick with crying. My key doesn't work. I think there's something wrong with the lock. Oh no, dear. He changed the locks. On Friday. Had the locksmith here and everything. Silence. Then, he what? Such a nice young man. Seemed sad though. Asked me to keep an eye out for his packages. Just his packages, he said. Not yours. Did you two break up? I'm so sorry. More crying. Then Derek's voice. This is illegal. He can't just lock you out. Mrs. Peterson. Actually, if he's the primary leaseholder and she signed termination papers. Emma, I didn't sign anything. Mrs. Peterson. Oh, well, then you might want to read whatever paperwork he mentioned. Derek, come on, let's go. You can stay at your sister's tonight. We'll figure this out tomorrow. Emma, can I stay with you? Pause. Longer than it should be. Derek, my place is really small. And my roommate. Emma, oh my God. You don't want me there. It's not that, oh my God. Her voice cracked. Oh my God. Footsteps. Running. The stairwell door slammed. Derek. Emma, wait. More footsteps. Then silence. Mrs. Peterson went back inside. Jake looked at me. Damn. Yeah. Derek didn't want her at his place. Nope. Think they hooked up in Cabo? Don't know. Don't care. But I did care. A little. Enough that it hurt. Monday. Took a personal day. Stayed in my apartment, and just existed. Emma's sister called at 10 a.m. You need to talk to her. I gave her 30 days to get her stuff. That's me talking. You can't just kick her out. I'm not kicking her out. She can come get her things anytime. She just can't live here anymore. This is cruel. Is it? She went to Cabo with another man. Told me she doesn't need my permission for anything. I'm just agreeing with her. She made a mistake. Yeah, she did. And now she gets to deal with the consequences. Matt, I hung up. My phone rang again. Different number. Blocked it. Again. Blocked. Finally turned my phone off. Around 2 p.m., there was a knock. I looked through the peephole. Emma, her sister, and Derek. They had boxes. I opened the door, but stood in the doorway. We're here for her stuff, her sister said. Building manager has a key. Go see her. You won't even let us in? Nope. Emma looked like hell. Eyes swollen. No makeup. Hair a mess. Matt, please. Can we just talk? Nothing to talk about. There's everything to talk about. You said we're not married. You're right. So there's nothing to discuss. Get your stuff and go. Derek spoke up. Dude, this is really immature. I looked at him. Really looked at him. You don't get to talk to me. I'm just saying, you took my girlfriend to Cabo. Shut the fuck up. Emma, he didn't take me. I wanted to go. I don't care. Go get your stuff. I closed the door. Heard them go to the building manager's office. 20 minutes later, they were loading boxes into Derek's car. I watched from the window. It took 3 trips. Emma kept looking at my window. I didn't hide. On the last trip, she stood in the parking lot for a long time, just staring up. Derek said something. She shook her head. They left. I sat on my couch, in my apartment, and felt nothing. Or everything. Couldn't tell which. The aftermath. The group chat exploded Monday night when I finally turned my phone back on. Sarah, what the hell happened with you and Emma? Mike, dude, she's saying you kicked her out. Jen, that's really harsh. Matt, Alex. She went to Cabo with Derek. How is he the harsh one, Sarah? It was just a vacation, Alex. With another man. Jen, they're friends. Mike, friends don't book romantic resorts together. It went on like that. People picking sides. I muted it. My actual friends. Jake, my buddy Chris, my cousin, they all called. You good? Yeah. Need anything? Nah. Want to get drunk? Yeah, actually. We got very drunk that Tuesday. I told them everything. The trip. The Instagram photos. Derek's old times comment. The way she'd been pulling away for months. Chris, dude, she was checked out. You just finally noticed. Maybe. Not maybe. Definitely. She was keeping you around for the benefits while shopping for the upgrade. Derek's not an upgrade. In her mind he was. New, exciting, forbidden. You were stable. Boring. Gee, thanks. I mean it as a compliment. You're stable. That's good. She's messy. That's bad. You're better off. Was I though? 3 weeks later. Emma texted from a new number. Can we please talk? I know you blocked me, but I got a new number because this is important. I didn't block the new number. Just didn't respond. Matt, please, I miss you. I made a mistake. Derek and I aren't even talking anymore. That one made me pause. So it had burned out already. Predictable. Please just give me a chance to explain, I responded. You have 7 days left to get your remaining stuff. After that I'm donating it. That's all you have to say to me? Yes. 3 years and that's it. You went to Cabo with another guy? Yeah, that's it. We didn't even hook up. Don't care. You don't care? Nope. Whether you did or didn't doesn't change anything. You chose him over me. Over us. That's enough. I chose a vacation. You chose to go on a romantic vacation with a man who's been wanting to fuck you for 2 years, while telling me I was crazy for being uncomfortable. Yeah, you chose. I'm sorry, okay? Okay? That's it. What do you want me to say, Emma? That I forgive you? That we can work it out? Yes. We can't. Why not? Because I don't trust you. Because you made me feel insane for 6 months while you emotionally cheated. Because you told me I don't get a say in your life. You were right. I don't. And you don't get a say in mine anymore. She didn't respond for a while. Then, I never cheated. You went to Cabo with another man and posted couple photos. We're friends. Then why did Derek ghost you after? Silence. He got what he wanted, Emma. The vacation. Maybe more, maybe not. Either way, he got it and moved on. And you lost me in the process. Bad trade. Fuck you. Get your stuff by Friday. I blocked the new number. 2 months later. I'm sitting on my couch, still my favorite piece of furniture, watching a game when Jake comes in. Dude, Emma's at Sarah's party. Okay, just thought you should know. In case you were planning to go. I wasn't planning to go. You sure? It's been 2 months. Might be good to get out. I thought about it. Yeah, okay. Fuck it. The party was at Sarah's place. Small, maybe 20 people. Emma was on the couch with some guy I didn't recognize. Not Derek. She saw me immediately. Her face did this complicated thing. I nodded at her. Got a beer. Started talking to Chris. 10 minutes later, she appeared next to me. Matt. Hi. Hey. Can we talk? In private. Chris looked at me. I shrugged. Sure. We went to Sarah's kitchen. She looked nervous. How are you? She asked. Good. You? I'm okay. Been staying with my sister. She find a place yet? Next month. Good. Awkward silence. I wanted to apologize, she said. For everything. For Cabo, for how I treated you, for, it's fine. It's not fine. I was wrong. I should have told you about the trip. I shouldn't have gone. I shouldn't have said those things to you. Okay. Okay. That's it. What do you want me to say? I don't know. Something. Anything. You're so cold now. I'm not cold. I'm just done. Are you seeing anyone? That's not really your business. She flinched. Right. Of course. Sorry. Is that all? I wanted you to know that Derek and I didn't sleep together. In Cabo. We didn't. I believe you. You do? Yeah. Doesn't change anything though. Why not? Because you still chose to go. You still prioritized him. You still made me feel crazy for months. Whether you slept with him or not doesn't fix any of that. Her eyes got wet. I miss you. I don't miss you. It came out harsher than I meant. She stepped back like I'd hit her. You don't. I miss who I thought you were. I miss the relationship I thought we had. But the real you? The one who treats people like shit and then acts surprised when they leave? No. I don't miss that. That's not fair. You're right. It's not fair. It's not fair that I paid for most of our life. It's not fair that you made me feel like I was controlling when I just wanted basic respect. It's not fair that you threw away 3 years for a vacation with Derek. None of it's fair. I made a mistake. You made a choice. And I made mine. I walked away. Left the party. Went home. Felt nothing. Or everything. Still couldn't tell which. 6 months out. My apartment doesn't even look like the same place anymore. New paint. I went with dark blue, something Emma would have hated. New couch. New coffee table. New everything. I'm dating. Nothing serious. A girl from work. We've gone out 3 times. She's nice. Funny. Doesn't play games. Last night she asked about my ex. What happened there? She went on vacation with another guy? Told me I don't get a say in her life. Oh shit. What did you do? Moved her out while she was gone. Changed the locks. Removed her from everything. She stared at me. That's honestly kind of savage. Too much. No. I mean, she went on vacation with another guy? Fuck her. I laughed. First real laugh in months. What happened to the guy? She asked. Derek? Ghosted her right after. Turns out he just wanted the vacation. Ouch. Yeah. Do you still think about her? Sometimes. But not like before. Now it's just, I don't know. Like remembering a movie I didn't like. That's pretty healthy. Is it? I still feel like an asshole sometimes. For how I did it. Why? She disrespected you for months. You just finally had enough. I guess. No guessing. She chose. You reacted. That's fair. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Either way, I'm here. In my apartment. Living my life. And that's enough. Final update. Because people keep asking, yes, I kept the apartment. No, she never signed the lease termination papers. But since I was paying the full rent anyway, the landlord was fine keeping both our names on it until the lease expired. I didn't renew with her name on it. She moved back in with her parents after her sister got tired of her. Last I heard, she's seeing someone new. Not Derek. Derek is apparently dating someone else now, and Emma's bitter about it. Do I regret how I handled it? Sometimes. Late at night when I can't sleep, I wonder if I should have tried to talk it out. If I should have given her a chance to explain. But then I remember the Instagram photos. The old times comment. The way she made me feel crazy for 6 months. The way she stood in that bar and told our friends I don't get a say in her life. And I remember, she told me exactly who she was. I just finally listened. Someone asked if I'd take her back if she asked. Honest answer? No. Not because I hate her. I don't. But because I know now what I'm worth. And it's more than being someone's backup plan while they see if something better comes along. She said I don't own her. She was right. But she doesn't own me either. And that's the best trade I ever made. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. What do you think about this story? Share it in the comments.